everybody, good morning. This is Jean here, Jean Truelove from Truelove Quilts for You. I am doing a little bit of quilting. Well, actually, I'm doing some basting, some pin basting on my kitchen table here. I've gotten to the point where I can now sandwich my very easy, my basic, back to basic quilt block quilt together. As you saw in one of my last videos, I actually have made a pieced backing. I was using large fat quarters, an 18 by 20 inch fat quarter, just sewing them together, all different random colors to make a patchwork backing, trying to use up the things that I have in my sewing room as opposed to going out and buying tons more yardage. I did this for another quilt I made a backing for. I have the fabric, might as well use it up. I'm just now pin basting the top. What I do is I'm very fortunate to have this large table, which is actually counter height. When we bought our house, we inherited this table. Well, actually, we bought it along with the sale. Real nice table, counter height actually. Which is lovely because I have counter stools around here. And what I have used, I think I've shown you in the past, I use these plumbers or carpenter's clamps. These handled, really sturdy clamps that actually go to about almost, 2.5, 3 inches wide. So if you have even a thicker table, your clamps will hold on. So what I did is the first place, I clamped on my backing, obviously the pretty side down, and then I sandwiched on my batting, which I had taken off of my large 25-yard bolt, 25 by 90 inch 25 foot by 90 inch bolt that I had gotten from Amazon, my warm and plush. And what I do is when I sandwich a quilt, I put the edge of the backing on the one side of the quilt and let the rest hang down. And then, since this is more of a long, narrow quilt, I just cut off what was remaining. So I have a large piece over here for another smaller quilt. The length of my quilt. Obviously the backing and my batting is larger, about 4 or 5 inches larger all the way around the top of my quilt to make it easy. And as I said in my last video, cotton stretches, not like you're pulling it to stretch, but when you're smoothing down your batting in order to have no tucks in the back, you're just wanting to smooth it all the while from the inside out. Again, I have this clamp here. I put the backing down, and then I clamped the batting, and now I'm going to clamp all 3 layers, smoothing it out to the 4 corners. And there you see, I have my 4 clamps, and it's holding my quilt beautifully and solid on my table here. So I rarely ever get tucks in the back of my quilt. I am using 2 inch, I don't know what they are, 2 inch, I don't know, 2 inch or large safety pins. Again, just putting, smoothing all the while. And for this quilt, I'm only going to be putting my pins, I don't know, every 5 or 6 inches, something like that, not real close together. I'm pretty sure that it's gonna all stay together. When I'm finished this part of my quilt here, pinning it, then I'll just unclamp, and then I'll just push it over to one side and do that little bit left there. And then when that's pinned, I'll reclamp it to put, and then push it over, so then I can pin the rest of the quilt. And then I can take it up to actually quilt. So yeah, gonna carry on. and baste. I can go upstairs into my sewing room and start quilting this baby. Hope you enjoyed that, folks. Just a little way how I do it. If you have a table, a nice table, or if you have two folding tables, some of those folding tables that you can get for fairly expensive that hide away have like feet that rise up. I just find it much easier to do it at my counter my counter height table. I'm very blessed to have this. Anyway, oh, that's Maxwell. Okay, anyway, folks, I hope you're having a lovely day. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you again. Love from the Trueloves. Bye-bye.